Ant Group. This is our story number 2. Ant Group open sources trillion parameter AI model. This is Ling and Ring. This just came out a couple of days ago, but they're on Hugging Face. They're open. These are very, very, very big models. Let's see. Again, talking just similar to the other discussion that we just had, distinguishes the model is token efficiency. So how well it'll actually use the tokens. Oh, I'm not sharing the right tab. Here we go. Okay, I'll have to remember to do that. So here is the story. Ant Group, 2 trillion parameter AI models, open source. You can get them from Hugging Face right now. This is the Chinese fintech company behind Alipay. You're following this world fairly closely. What's the impact this has made?
I haven't seen much impact. It came out a little bit ago. It's not like a breaking model. And it had some interesting benchmark scores, had some interesting characteristics. I think the most interesting thing is that it's a trillion parameter model. It's not every lab that is able to release an open source trillion parameter model. The only other one I know of is a moonshot with Kimi. So I think it has a lot of weight, literally, just because of the weights. But I haven't seen it be, outrageous in agentic use. I think part of the reason is when we have these giant models, they're not as accessible because people can't run them on local hardware. That hasn't stopped GLM5 or Kimi K2.5 from being amazing successes, but it definitely limits their adoption among certain niche. So I think it's definitely an interesting model, an interesting lab to keep in mind, but I haven't seen anybody, and myself, I haven't even been like, oh, this model is amazing, you have to check it out. It's not a world-changing, tipping the scales kind of thing.
Is it on OpenRouter yet? I'm looking at my OpenRouter login. I don't see it on OpenRouter as of yet. No, Ling or Ring. OpenRouter has the QN models, but no, I don't see it on OpenRouter. So I guess you'd have to look. I think Ant probably has its own cloud. It's on there on Hugging Face, but like you said, you'd have to actually track down hardware to run this. This is a huge model. You would need, at least.
And I think it's kind of a chicken and egg thing. I think this is the most relevant commentary I can make here is a little bit of a circular argument that if you can't access it through OpenRouter or through various inference providers in an easy way, it's going to really limit its adoption and its buzz and its demand. But also, if there is not that much demand and there's not that much buzz, you're not going to see it being served on OpenRouter. So it's kind of hard to break through that critical mass of getting hosted on OpenRouter enough for people to try the model.
This is the DVD, HD DVD, and Blu-ray issue, right? There's the popularity. Well, you have to have the right player in order to make the videos popular, and then they're only going to make videos if enough people have the players. So it's kind of a similar issue, and not always the best tech wins. It's also marketing and accessibility and all that other stuff.
There's all these the stealth models and the free tier models on OpenRouter that obviously are subsidized, and so if you have the resources to offer a model for free, that's gonna come a long ways with adoption. I remember that being, one of the critiques when Elon Musk kept touting, look at, the dominance of Grok 4. It's the most popular model. Yeah, because it's free. How is it not going to be popular? During that period, it was free. So of course it was the leading model. So sometimes the promotions and the subsidizing has a huge impact on the adoption, and it's hard to separate technical merit from promotion.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we're going to go on to the next one. I think we're slightly behind pace, but let's keep going. What did you think about that clip? I hope it was useful. Check out the link in the description for the full episode. And we have new episodes coming out every single week, sometimes several times a week, about the latest AI news. We're doing a deep dive into OpenClaw soon. Check out our Substack. Follow us on all the different social media programs. Ask us questions, and check out our Discord, where we have lots of good AI chat discussions. Links are all in the description. See you next time.